What's up guys, welcome to this week's news on BattleBit Remastered. So if you haven't been following the progress, updates, and new features for BattleBit Remastered, I got you covered. BattleBit Remastered just released a brand new update that brings a bunch of major changes and brand new features, including a nerf to the beloved Vector, and buffs to other weapons that will hopefully make people actually want to use them. Now, let's get started. The Crisp Vector has been nerfed. Yes, many people's go-to gun has been nerfed. The Crisp Vector's damage has been adjusted from 24 down to 22. The damage drop-off now starts at 10 meters instead of 50, and the standard quick magazine now holds 36 rounds instead of 40 rounds. So instead of mowing down targets from half a mile away, it should now act as if it's a real SMG, which is more versatile, close range instead of a laser beam. I think this is a good addition and good balance for the game. Other notable changes to weapons are the ACR and the AK5C have been buffed. I'll throw these stat changes up on the screen for you guys to read right here. Along with the SG550's muzzle flash also has been reduced from 100%, which was pretty noticeable, to a more balanced 85%. Now, Oki stated that leveling up will ease after level 15 to keep more of a consistent time to level up, and prestiging will have its benefits. And to be clear on this, I do not know the benefits as of yet, but he goes on to say it won't be any sort of weapon or gadget unlocks, but other things. So if I had to guess, maybe some type of cosmetic or skin, but I'm not totally sure yet. Next, we got some cool updates in terms of experience gain. Destroying enemy C4s, mines, claymores will now give you hit markers and additional experience points. Before you didn't get any sort of praise, but now you do. But one thing to keep in mind now, that when a player shoots at a mine, C4 or claymore, the shooter will take ownership of the explosion as if they own the mine, C4 or claymore. Previously, ownership remained with the person who deployed the mine, even when someone else shot at it. More on earning experience, the engineer class will now earn 2.5 times the experience when destroying enemy vehicles. So if you were a non-engineer and you destroyed an enemy vehicle, whether it's been a transport vehicle, APC, tank, helicopter, or boat, you would only get a set amount of experience points. The engineer will now get 2.5 times that amount. As you can see right here, these are the values in terms of experience points you can earn. And lastly, for experience gain in Capture the Flag mode, bringing an enemy flag to their base will grant you more experience, and killing the enemy flag carrier will also grant more experience points. Next, some new gadgets and a new vehicle. If you're playing as the engineer or support class, you can now deploy barbed wire. This is really cool. It's a brand new feature, and in order to do so, it's the same as when you build a wall. You just hold down the middle mouse button for a second or two, and your deployable menu will come up, in which you can select and choose barbed wire to place down. The RCB-90, which is a light naval assault combat boat, has been added to the game and is now out in this update. Next up is healing. This is pretty important. Besides the medic being the only one to really heal themselves and others, players who are playing a class other than the medic will now be able to use bandages to heal themselves regardless of bleeding. That player will also gain plus 40 HP each time a bandage is used. So this will definitely help survivability when it comes to playing another class besides the medic. In addition to this, you cannot heal other players by bandaging. It remains the same as before. You can only stop bleeding or revive them, but it would not heal them. Only the medic can heal other players with their medic kit. Alrighty, now so let's go over some map changes and some extra fixes and improvements that have been updated. The district map has been completely reworked from the ground up, and they also integrated for Capture the Flag. Wine Paradise has also been completely reworked from the ground up. Tensa Town, the rush block silo position for defender team to avoid spawn camp of attacker team, and Capture the Flag maps also added safe zones for teams. Wakistan, the whole objective F was shifted to east by 222 meters with some additional ways to enter in the middle of the map, and the assault class will now have further weapon/armor access. The aim flinch or aim punch will exponentially scale down based on damage received instead of pistol on leg and sniper on chest, given the same aim flinch. Clan submissions will open with requirements of minimum of a prestige 1, and clan invites codes that were not working have been fixed. Further GPU optimization on 3D models of the map. Community servers will have the option to host dedicated voxel game mode servers, and server API base has been finished for the community servers. Backend becoming unresponsive time to time has been fixed. APC takes 2 times damage from the back now. I should have stated this prior when I was speaking about the vehicles. The APC takes 2 times damage. So if you're going to shoot it with a rocket, use the engineer because you'll get more experience, and shoot it from the back. Hit it from the back because you will get 2 times the damage. Helicopter sensitivity will no longer be affected by FPS. It used to be more sensitive when you had less FPS, less sensitive if you have more FPS. It's nothing's going to be affected by the FPS anymore. Stutters while piloting helicopters should be improved. Helicopter taking damage by itself when a game lags, like opening up your scoreboard, has been fixed. Player were not able to see blood on screen while inside some vehicles have been fixed, and weapon attachments that wouldn't affect the player's speed have also been fixed. The Little Bird minigun's light vehicle damage has been increased from 2 to 4. A bug where player's armor's body does not sync when player is standing still and client loads their object for the first time have been fixed. Janky detection for down players to bandage/revive has been improved. The turret minigun shots does not count as bullets fired and stats fixed. And for capture the flag mode, moving the flag to the safe zone will no longer teleport it back to the enemy base, but will instead teleport it next to the safe zone border. When a flag carrier gets killed while swimming, players cannot recapture the flag. That has been fixed. Salhan tank removed until exploit with tanks will be fixed to not let them climb on the cliffs. And for tanks APCs, upon firing, the resupply cooldown will reset to 60 seconds to avoid players supplying and firing the gun at the same time. When players return to their base to repair their vehicles, they will also be healed, so the driver does not need to leave the vehicle and someone else take the vehicle while they are healing. Players will no longer be allowed to place mine claymores underwater, and interacting with environment and vehicles detection has been improved. Alright guys, well that's it. This dev team has been very hard at work, and it's just been going hard every single day to try to make this game the best possible game, and I highly appreciate it. This dev team, this small dev team, is just, they're really good, and they have the heart and the determination and the motivation to make this game good. If I missed anything in this, I do apologize in advance, and I hope you guys are now educated on some of the notable changes that have been taking place over the past week in BattleBit Remastered. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys want to stay in the know of what's going on in BattleBit Remastered and some extra fun videos on the side, stick around, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.